Hello dear students, in today's lecture we will discuss hypothesis tests. So these are the contents of today's lecture. The full flow chart of hypothesis test. The second is what is hypothesis testing. The third is parametric test. Fourth is t-test, and along the t-test, the one sample t-test, two sample t-test, paired t-test, and z-test. So the first one is full flow chart hypothesis tests. So see at a glance the full flow chart of hypothesis test. In hypothesis test is converted into the two part. The first is parametric test and second is non-parametric test. Again parametric test is converted into the two form, along the one sample, along the two sample, and again in non-parametric test again it convert into the one sample and two sample. Now in parametric test, when we discuss about the one sample, in one sample accordingly we use the test like t-test and z-test, and along the two samples converted into the two parts, independent samples and paired sample. In independent sample converted into the two group t-test and z-test, and when we discuss about the two samples of paired samples, and we use paired t-test. So these are the classification of parametric test, and this is non-parametric test converted into the two form, one sample and two samples. When we discuss the one sample, we use the chi-square test, Kolmorov and Smirnov test. Then the third is Run's test, and the fourth is binomial test. So these are along the non-parametric test of one sample, and now the two samples, again two samples converted into the independent samples and paired samples. When we discuss the independent samples, these are the tests we use: chi-square test, man-witness test, and median test, and Kolmorov and Smirnov test. So these are the non-parametric test of two samples of independent samples along the independent samples, and when we paired sample, the test is used sine, Vilkonov's, and McLaurin's, and then chi-square test. One is very important along the non-parametric test, and that is the chi-square test for accuracy of the value. Then about the hypothesis. Actually, the hypothesis is assumption about the population parameter. The assumption may or may not be true. Hypothesis testing refers to the formal procedures used by the statisticians to accept or reject a statistical hypothesis. Actually, there are two statistical hypotheses. The first one is null hypothesis, and second is alternative hypothesis. In null hypothesis is denoted by S0, and usually the hypothesis of a sample observation result purely from the chance, and the alternative hypothesis is denoted by HA or H1 or HA, and hypothesis of a sample observation are influenced by some random cause. So this is all about the hypothesis. Now the parametric test, as we have discussed in the first slide, the parametric test converted into the two form, one sample and two samples. When we discuss one sample, we use t-test and z-test, and when we use along the two samples converted into the independent samples and the paired sample, along the independent samples we use the two group t-test and z-test, and when we discuss the paired samples along the two samples, we use the paired t-test. So this is the classification all about the parametric test. Now parametric test, actually the t-test, when n is less than 30, generally we use the parametric test. T-test is converted into the one sample, and t-test converted into the two sample, again two sample converted into the unpaired two samples and paired two samples. So this is about the t-test classification when n is less than 30. Now t-test. T-test developed by Professor W.S. Gossett, and the second point is a t-test compares the difference between the two means of difference groups of determine whether the difference is statistically significant or not. So this is about the t-test. One sample t-test. Assumption: population is normally distributed. Second point is sample is drawn from the population and it should be random. We should know the population mean. Condition is, as we discussed, the population standard deviation is not known and the size of sample is less than 30. So this is the about the t-test. One sample t-test, we know the population mean. We draw the random sample from the population and then compare the sample mean and the population mean, and then make the statistical decision as to whether or not the sample mean is differ from the population. So this is the condition about the one sample along t-test. Then formula of one sample t-test. Suppose let x1, x2, x3 xn with a random sample size n have drawn from a normal population with mean mu and variance rho of squared, then null hypothesis S0 population mean mu is equal to the specified value mu of 0. Under H0, the t-test static is t equal to x bar minus mu divided by s divided by under root n. So this is the formula of one sample t-test. Now two sample t-test used when the two independent samples come from the normal population having unknown or same variance. We test the null hypothesis that the two populations measured are same, means mu1 equal to mu2. Now assumption: population are distributed normally. Second is sample are drawn independently and at random. Condition: these are the conditions. A standard deviation in the population are same and not known. The sample size of sample is small. Size of sample is small. Then the formula of two sample t-test. If two independent samples, suppose I equal to 1 2 3 x1 x n1, and the second sample is yj j equal to 1 2 3 n2 of sizes n1 and n2 have been drawn from two normal population with means mu1 and mu2 respectively, then null hypothesis H0 such that mu1 equal to mu2. Under H0, the test statics is t equal to modulus of x bar minus y bar divided by s into under root of 1 by n1 plus 1 by n2. So this is the formula of two sample t-test. Now the pair t-test. The pair t-test is used when measurements are taken from the same subject before and after some manipulation or treatment. Suppose this is the example: find the significance of a difference in blood pressure before and after administration of an experimental pressure substances. Now this is the assumption: population are distributed normally. Second point is drawn independently at random, and the condition is samples are related to each other. Size of sample is small and equal. Standard deviation in the population are not equal or not known. Now this is the formula of pair t-test. H0 equal to mu of t equal to 0, and under H of 0 the test statics t equal to modulus of d bar divided by s divided by under root of n, where d is the difference between x1 and x2. D bar is the average of d, and s is the standard deviation, and is the sample size. So this is the formula of pair t-test. Now the last one is JAD test. So JAD test is a statistical test where normal distribution is applied, and basically used for dealing with the problem relating to the large sample when the frequency is greater than or equal to 30. It is used when population standard deviation is known. So this is about the JAD test. Also, assumption: population is normally distributed, sample is drawn at random, and condition is the population standard deviation is known, size of sample is large and is greater than 30. Now the formula of JAD test: suppose x1, x2, xn with a random sample size, and n be n from the normal population with mean mu and variance rho of squared. Let x bar be the sample mean and sample size n. Then null hypothesis s of 0 equal to mu of 0. Then the test of statistics is z equal to modulus of x bar minus mu of 0 divided by s divided by under root of n. So this is the formula of JAD test. So this is all about the classification of hypothesis of tests. In next video, we will discuss one by one on taking the example of t-test of one sample, t-test of two sample, and along pair t-test and JAD test we will discuss in upcoming videos. Thank you.